Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Sarah Jones is Labour's policing minister, and she was being questioned about plans to release even more, some potentially dangerous criminals, onto the streets. This is part of the government's sentencing review plans. The sentencing review mainly being, let's not put people in prison, let's just release them out onto the streets, and let's see how dangerous we can make Britain. She was asked if releasing these inmates early would lead to a crime wave, and refused to answer the question. She said that sentencing was very much tied to the way we police in this country. She said, we want to make sure we're policing in our communities. What a joke. Policing in the communities means actually having policemen in the communities, not sitting in an office going through people's Facebook posts. But there's also the fact that that's a lie. They don't want policing in our communities. They want policing in communities like mine. They don't mean policing in communities where there is a high Muslim population. They're too scared to do that, and that's why things happen. But it is policing by cowards on behalf of a Labour Party government that is basically too fearful of certain communities and which loathes its own people and own country. If, for example, you truly wanted to reduce crime, you'd hire a lot more policemen and you would make sure that criminals went to jail and stayed in jail. That's not what happens. You get people who have had 20 or 30 offences still not going to jail. I believe we need a 3 strikes and you're out system, where if you get 3 convictions, you go to jail for the rest of your life, because you're obviously a habitual, hardened, recidivist criminal. You know, doing something stupid once, okay, you can more or less understand it, minor-wise, you know, not talking about murder or anything, but, you know, if you're a habitual criminal, you need to be taken out. And there's no release. We just keep building prisons. And there we go. And we do it, but, you know, just keep building them, just keep these people off the streets, out of our societies, and life will be better. And we certainly need to be increasing policing in certain communities, because certain communities are more high profile for certain crimes. For example, target young black men for stop and search. That sounds racist. One of the effects of stop and search on young black men is the number of lives of young black men that will be saved. Young black men are the highest incidence of knife crime victims, for example. They keep stabbing each other. Now, you could argue, yes, but targeting them, racially targeting them is racist. None of it saves lives, it's not. It's an argument you need to have. Not me. Not my place to argue that. It's up to you, but is that where we want to go? Is targeting other communities for potential terrorism, for example, worthy? Is that racist? Who knows? But we've got cowards in government, cowards in the police, and they're all gambling with our lives. We deserve better. Thanks very much. Bye.